Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Samantha. If you are new here, please do subscribe. I make loads of videos about paranormal things, mainly to do with things that have happened to me. I visit some really weird places like cemeteries, and just historic places that are often known to be very haunted, and they're just absolutely fascinating. So today's video is going to be about something that keeps happening to me, which I'm getting quite concerned about actually, because it's nearly every night at the moment. I want to know what you guys think, to be honest. You might know more than I do. For as long as I can remember, I've suffered with night terrors for a very long time. And I do suffer with nightmares quite often, but recently, the past I'd say like 2 weeks, every single night I wake up at exactly 3 AM, like nearly every night. The other thing about it is that it's always after having a nightmare. And that obviously nightmares are awful, so I was going to say that these awful dreams. And like I wake up and I'm kind of disorientated, obviously, and whenever I wake up in the night I always check to see what time it is. It's just, I don't know, I've always done that. But also when I wake up, it's like there is something in the room with me. And the reason why I'm concerned is that not every time, but a couple of times it's felt like quite a dark energy. Now, my old house was awful, like in the sense that there was very negative energy. I was like, and I'm not a paranormal expert, okay? This is just my experiences. I do a lot of reading on it, watch a lot of YouTube videos. Because it's just something I'm very interested in and something I seem to be very susceptible to and always have been. Now, it's difficult to know because, you know, obviously I've been asleep and then you're waking up. I keep thinking that I'm seeing things in a particular corner of my room, which is over there. But I just can't be sure if it's just because I'm disorientated or if I am seeing something. So I guess I want to know what you guys think, because I would imagine some of you that are watching this maybe would know. So I'm waking nearly every night at 3 AM after recurring nightmares, and I'm seeing things out the corner of my eye, in the corner of the room. It's basically, there's a bookcase over there and I've got loads of books on there. Some of them are new, some are quite old. Like I've got my dad's like really old Lord of the Rings books that have been like handed down the family, like the first editions. A lot of my books are to do with history and also things like graveyards. I know that sounds so weird, but like I say, I'm very interested in graveyards. Now, I am aware obviously that I'm opening myself up to this world by having an interest in it and visiting places. But the thing is that I've always, basically I was brought up as a Christian. I went to church all the time when I was younger with my parents. So I do have beliefs. I mean, it's altered over the years. I felt closer to God sometimes and then further away. So I always tried to believe that I'm protected. I've watched a ton of videos on like how you need to picture a white light around you and to try and like extend it. So I've been doing that, like especially recently. I've been going through a lot as well. But I just don't know why it keeps happening, and the more it happens the more concerned I'm getting. Now I'm just about to Google it. I've typed it into Google, why do I keep waking up at 3 AM, and I will read you like basically what it's come up with. Okay, because I want to share with you my actual reaction rather than like reading it before. I've kind of put it off, like I've thought, no, I'm not going to read anything, I don't want to freak myself out, but it does keep happening. So and talking about it's probably, I don't know, maybe that's not a good idea. But yeah, so here goes. So yeah, I've put it into Google already. Okay, so it says, according to paranormal experts, according to the paranormal experts, people wakes up anywhere. I think they mean wake up anywhere. People wake up anywhere from 2 a.m. to 3 a.m. because that is when our world quiets and slows down, and it becomes the easiest time for spirits to reach and communicate with us. So I've heard about like the veil being the thinnest at 3 o'clock, especially for kind of darker entities, which is terrifying because that's what keeps happening to me. So yeah, so that's kind of reminded me of that. Spirits use a lot of energy when they contact us in this dimension. So many spirits prefer to make contact when it doesn't take as much energy as it does during other time periods. The 3 a.m. time slot is regarded by paranormal experts as a time when pure evil, either demons or or entities from the spirit world, make their presence felt. That's really horrible. Oh my god. Oh, see, I knew. I mean, I've watched a few videos about it. I kind of just hoped that it was just like, maybe like general kind of spirits. I like to know that it's actually meant to be connected to evil. That's really, that's horrible. Ooh. Oh man, I hope this stops happening to me, and honestly I hope that speaking about it's not going to make it worse. But anyway, moving on. Many of us will wake up in the middle of the night, either from a bad dream or without any reason at all, feeling a chill in the air or a worrying feeling in your gut. Yeah, that's definitely true. I definitely get like, pardon me, I get like a sense of, I've always felt like I'm good at sensing whether the entity I'm sensing has a darkness or a lightness to it. When something happens, because loads has happened, I find that I always go off my gut instinct. If there doesn't feel like a dark aura and I'm not feeling panicked, I try not to worry and I just try to go back to sleep. There's been a couple of times with this 3 a.m. thing where I feel panicked and stuff, and I don't want to go back to sleep. So I actually tend to put Friends on. Actually, I always put my iPad on and I'll go to try and get back to sleep with that on, but I always try and stay awake for a while, sometimes till it's getting light, just because, I don't know, I'm scared of going back to sleep, especially because it keeps happening as well. So yeah, so right, the next bit says, just like the turning of the cross upside down is a deliberate lack of humility or respect to Christ, the inversion of 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. is thought to be demons using the opposite hour to torment humans. Jesus. Oh, it's terrifying, isn't it? I mean, obviously some people think this is absolutely insane. Hopefully, people watching this, I mean, maybe I probably do sound mental, but I know some of you guys, like so many people have experiences, so I know that a lot of you will know where I'm coming from with this. So then it then says the number 3 is also, I'm not sure how to pronounce this, synonymous with Christianity, the Holy Trinity of the Father, the Son, and the Holy Spirit. Psychics believe that the veil between our world and this is what I've heard before, and the spirit world is lifted at this time, and our relaxed state of mind, especially in a state of deep sleep, may be susceptible to paranormal activity. Oh God, I really wish I hadn't just seen the next bit. It literally, oh, I don't even want to read it, and the picture's horrible as well. God. I don't even want to look at the picture. So it says, mysterious time for natural death. Oh my God. Yeah, I really shouldn't have looked this up. My phone's got low battery, but I'll try and show you guys, because I'm quite new to editing. Can you see that? It's horrible, look at that picture. Yeah, so I am not going to read the rest, not right now. Just reading that's like creeped me out enough, and I really need to like actually make myself feel better, and I know by talking about it obviously that I am, I guess, opening myself up to it, but I don't want to, I'd rather not like delve too deep into it, because I think that's just going to make it worse. Hopefully this won't make it worse. So yeah, I keep waking up at 3 AM, bang on the dot. Does this happen to any of you guys? Please tell me it does. What do you guys think? Do you think that it is linked to evil, or do you think it's just us waking naturally? You know, do you think it's just spirits in general? Please let me know in the comments. I'd love to hear your views. I'd love to chat with some other people about it. It's really been freaking me out. And I would like to know I'm not alone with it. And also, I'm always here to, I always want to help others, even with my other channel. That is the main thing. I believe that in life you should always try and help other people. You know, because there's a lot going on in this world. A lot of people are suffering in a number of ways, health-wise, mental illness, anything, relationships. So if I can help offer you some support and say that if you are also waking up at 3 AM and you're terrified, you're not alone. This keeps happening to me too. So yeah, please do let me know if this happens to you. So yeah, this is basically my first personal story time video. I've never done this before. I really hope you've enjoyed it. Please do give it a thumbs up, and also subscribe, and don't forget to click the bell so that you don't miss when I upload in the future. And I will speak to you guys soon, and I absolutely can't wait to share with you all the awesome places I'm going to be visiting. I've got a short video on Highgate Cemetery when I visited the west side, which I will link you to, which is where George Michael is buried. And I'll leave a link to that at the end for those that are interested. And I'll speak to you guys in my next video.